everybody, and good evening, and welcome to Poland Daily Travel. I'm Will Richardson. With me in the studio is my guest, Artur Gorniewski, who you recognize from previous episodes over several years, including the funny one when we went out to, the enjoyable one when we went out to the palace at the Sobieski Palace in Wilanów, which is famous.
Always pleasure, Will. Thank you very much.
It's good to see you, Artur. Thanks for being here and for saying that. We've been talking about Switzerland, and I want to get back to something I mentioned in the first installment, which was this Clint Eastwood movie.
Yeah.
Because I was drawn to go to the area where that film was made. It's called the Eiger Sanction.
Yes.
I recommend it if you want to see a good Clint Eastwood film. It's one of the best. Where he has, it involves all kinds of intrigue and money and all kinds of other things, and also climbing the Eiger Mountain. And it's an area which is, well, it's near Interlaken, which is the first place I went in Switzerland. And then the mountain next to it is called Jungfrau. Have you been there?
I've been there all over the place.
Yeah.
Eiger, so the tall ogre. So Eiger.
Eiger means ogre?
Yes.
Means monster?
Yes.
It looks, because it's very dangerous.
Because
right?
it's monstrous, it's very steep. It's an amazing mountain that gives from Grindelwald amazing view to the valley.
Right.
And then behind it there is Jungfrau, which actually it's not about Jungfrau, so young lady. The Swiss idea for it was a virgin. So a mountain that no one could climb.
No one could climb it. Oh, right, I see. A virgin mountain, no one could climb it. No one could mount the mountain.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
When in late 1800s, there was a special tunnel constructed by all these workers, mostly from Italy.
Yeah.
A lot of them died during this construction. Their surnames are marked in amazing museum of Jungfrau Mountain. Then, well, just take under consideration today one ticket for one person, one way, $420.
To go where?
To go to Jungfrau.
From where?
From Grindelwald.
On the railway?
Yes.
You're kidding me. I went there when I
So
went
for
there. I went on
Polish
a motorbike.
Oh, so for Polish people, imagine 1800s of Polish currency for one ticket, up and down. Just to go there and back.
Come
That's
on,
it.
I wouldn't pay that.
No additional, like, no dinner in it, no nothing else.
Good Lord.
But that's one of the most difficult places to get to in Europe. You are in a saddle. That's why when this trip is called not Jungfrau, but Jungfraujoch. And Joch is the saddle, because you are in the saddle between the actual Jungfrau and Münch mountain, and then you see both peaks from there, and then you see amazing glacier turning behind the valley and behind the Lauterbrunnen. And to get there for all these hundreds and thousands for years was literally impossible for people. And now an elevator takes you there. You can buy yourself a nice watch over there and take an amazing view, even though you must get yourself, you know, the height is amazing because it's 15,000 feet above the ground.
Yeah.
It's for more than 4,000 meters. So first few steps are very, well, not easy to take, I must say. So that's the highest railway station in Europe. It's the top of Europe.
And how high is it?
4,100
meters.
And
you've been there?
And I've been there, yes.
Yeah. Have you been higher than that? No.
Well, only...
How high up can you walk without having to start climbing in this area?
In Jungfrau?
Yeah.
No, the railway takes you up there. And that's the magic of it.
All the way to the top?
All the way to the top.
So it's going around the mountain?
It's going through the mountain. It's going through the Eiger, the Ogre Mountain. They
actually in a tunnel through it?
They drilled through, and then there is a stop in the middle of it, and then you walk out, and then they drilled outside the Eiger Mountain. So there is like windows, and then you can take a look at something.
They performed surgery.
They performed surgery on the mountain, just like that.
And the Eiger hasn't reacted yet.
But my favorite
Is that the Eiger or Jungfrau?
That's so to go to Jungfrau, they drilled through Eiger.
Okay. I see.
And then my favorite place to go in Grindelwald, so you have an amazing view to Eiger Mountain, is Mount First. That's the name of the mountain.
Mount First.
Mount
Okay.
First. That's just
Okay.
the name of it.
Yeah.
And Mount First Cliff Walk by Tissot.
Sounds good. And how do I get to this place? Where's the best place? From Lausanne or which part?
So you have best connections with Zurich.
With Zurich. Okay. If you want to go to see where Clint Eastwood climbed the mountain, if you want to go on a train that goes in through the mountain and gives you a view out over the valley, I tell you, this is really an amazing place. The Eiger and the Jungfrau and Interlaken, Grindelwald village and Lauterbrunnen Valley. All of this fantastic. You can't go wrong. Okay. Thanks, Arthur. And see you all tomorrow night.
Thank you very much.